What is patriotism? This is a good question. My definition is the act of loving your country and being willing to sacrifice greatly for it. I believe that Mary Luther Hayes, better known as Molly Pitcher, is one of the greatest Americans to show patriotism in our country's history. Molly Pitcher was born on October 13, 1754. She would be described as bright and friendly by her family. She married John Hayes in 1775, and he later enlisted in the Continental Army. She packed up and went to the battlefield with him. Mary is famous for her courageous actions at the Revolutionary War in the Battle of Monmouth. Her job was to bring pitchers of clear spring water to the parked soldiers and gunmen who needed it for drinking and cooling their hot weapons. The soldiers appreciated her work so much that they honored her with the nickname Molly Pitcher. She also carried wounded soldiers out of Prussian battlefield on her own sturdy back. One morning, John was shot and wounded. After verifying that he would live, Molly took the rammer staff from him and started working in the cannon. She fired round after round at the British for the rest of the day. Once the cannon ball came at her, dragging away the lower part of her petticoat. After looking down unconcerned, she continued working at her post. Her strength of character and level-headedness earned her the adoration of the soldiers. Even George Washington was impressed with her. He met with Mary and condemned her for her courage at Monmouth by making her an honorary sergeant in the United States Army. She was the first woman to ever be an honorary sergeant. In 1822, at the age of 68, she was awarded a military pension of $40 a year. She was buried in Pennsylvania with a flagstaff, cannon, and a monument to honor her at her grave. Molly Pitcher was known for her courage and not allowing the word "can't" into her vocabulary. She strongly believed that the courage, persistence, and strength of character in person can survive and excel. Molly Pitcher is currently honored in the United States Army to this day. The award is called the Honorable Order of Molly Pitcher and is presented to the wives of air defense artillery soldiers who have voluntarily contributed in a significant way to the improvement of the air defense artillery community. Through her actions, Molly Pitcher displayed her love of America and her willingness to sacrifice for it. Molly showed many traits of a patriot, such as loyalty, respect, duty, and selfless service. She showed loyalty to the United States and its soldiers by simply staying and helping in a time of need. She respected them by considering what the soldiers needed and by treating them fairly and with kindness. She was never late for duty, and the soldiers couldn't complain about her outstanding service. Last but not least, Molly put her priorities of the battle before her life. In my head, I can't think of any greater patriot in the United States, past or present, than Molly.